Dillon, just your thoughts. I know this game meant a lot to you. You said early in the week you were looking forward to it after what happened last year against Tulsa. So what is it, what are your emotions now after another loss to Tulsa?
Man, I just think, there's opportunities in the game that, we obviously didn't take advantage of. But shoot, man, I put this one on me, man. I just got to be better QB play. We gotta be able to execute on a high level, and it shows if you don't do that, what happens. So.
Dillon, was there anything that they were doing differently? It looked like they were pretty close, pretty tight on the receivers all night tonight.
Yeah, they were doing what we expected. Just we didn't execute on our part. And like I said, in these games you gotta have good QB play. I take this one on me. We gotta get back to the drawing board and continue to work. So.
How frustrating were those penalties? And for a young guy like Matt Lee, you're starting at center. What do you say to kind of lift up his spirits because he had a rough night?
I just think if I heard right, you're just asking about Matt Lee and the penalties. Obviously, that's something we got to work on. Something we got to fix. They hurt. But shoot, man, it's never on one dude. Like I said, there's stuff that I could have been better to help that out, and I didn't do it. So I take this one on me for real. So.
Dillon, so there were some penalties on offense, but there was also you were only sacked one time tonight. To last year at Tulsa, there were 6 sacks on you. 2 weeks ago versus Oklahoma State, Tulsa had 6 sacks on their quarterback. What would you have to say to your offensive line from keeping the defenders away from you and giving you time to throw the ball?
Like I said, they played very well. There's just little things of obviously we got to take advantage of. But man, like I said, this is on me. I gotta play better. And I gotta distribute better. So we'll go back to the drawing board this week and get working. So.
Dillon, is it going to be an extra hard wait knowing you have a bye now? And obviously you guys need to get healthy, but having to wait another week after this kind of game, would you rather, play next week or do you need this bye? Is this bye going to be really welcomed?
Obviously we're very disappointed, but never defeated, man, all you can do is really move on, so like I said, we'll go back to the drawing board. We'll get to work, and then we'll see what happens from there. So.
Dillon, a couple of the guys said that they thought maybe this week they could use it to find the team could use it to find its identity. Do you feel like this team still is kind of searching for itself?
That's a good question. I think we know what we got. I'm pretty confident in it. But some key guys went down early. But it's next man up. We got to be able to compete at a high level, and I know all the guys can't do it. But we got to. So
Dillon, what's the impact for you for not having a guy like Treyixon out there who is a very good vertical threat and a guy that you were relying on a lot early on in camp?
I think when you lose anyone, it's a big deal. But like I said, we got guys that are behind that are able to make plays too. It's just you got to be able to do it and in these big time moments. So
And obviously, you did not want to lose a game this early in conference play. But what do you got to do to kind of lift the guy's spirits, to rebound? All your goals are still in front of you.
I think like I said, obviously we're disappointed, but we're never defeated. You're only as good as your next upcoming week. So, like I said, we got to go back to the drawing board. We got to be, super critical, learn from it, and then get better. There's no reason to sulk. We're disappointed, obviously, but never defeated. So.
Dillon, on a positive note, Cole Schneider got a chance to carry the football in for a touchdown. What does it mean to you to see a guy like that, an offensive lineman, get a chance to score a touchdown?
I think that's super unique and fun. Obviously, I'm glad Cole put it in at that moment. So, I'm proud of him, and he played well. So.
Dillon, this Tulsa defense is not something you guys see often, the 3-3-5, the 3-3 stack. And you guys obviously have had some issues with it. Schematically, and just from your point of view as a quarterback, what makes that defense so difficult?
I think it's just different, you know. Obviously, you know, you don't really see it often, but man, they run what they run, and you know they're pretty good at it. So, but you know, like I said, we had to take advantage of the opportunities early, and you know, like I said, I put this one on my end. I got to be better this week. I got to be better keeping play, but you know, that's why it'll be good going in this bye week. Get the mentals right, and then figure it out from there. So.
Dylan, you said last week that this football team was the best football team in the state of Florida. Do you still believe that to be true after tonight's loss?
Obviously, I believe in our guys, and I got utmost confidence in every one of them inside the locker room. You know, but shit, that's what you got to do. You got to prove it every week, and we didn't prove it this week. So, you know, it's next week. Got to move on, get the mentals right, and then figure it out. So.